That helps the trees breathe, but it doesn't. Okay? You can cut the trees down, the knees won't die. You can cut the knees down, the trees won't die. All these trees back here are about 100 years old. Okay? Because they cut these trees down about 100 years ago to rebuild the city of New Orleans. He's inside that little opening right there. Blends in very well. Y'all see it?
No. Is that right? No, I don't.
That's actually a baby one. These spiders get about the size of a baseball, their body, okay? They blend in very well. They're closely related to tarantulas, alright? It's the only fish-eating spider in the whole world.
Really?
Yes. What he do is he'll climb down there closer to the water. He'll put his front feet in the water. Just make it look like a little insect. The fish will come up close and
Oh,
he'll
there
eat
it
it.
is. Right there, see it? On that side. Right there.
They blend in very well. You don't see that spider in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a lot of concrete where you live, huh? Or pecky cypress. Only way it can get this disease if lightning strikes this tree or humans bore a hole in the tree. 800 to 1,000 years old. They call it the whiskey tree, the meeting tree, the humbling tree, the moonshine tree, the wishing tree. So many different names.
Sections of it that are still living.
No, it's still alive. The inside is just hollowed.
Oh.
It's still alive.
I didn't put that in there. That's cool. Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah, we got 4G out here in the swamp,
This
man.
is Cajun Encounters.
Yeah, that's how we roll down here in the south. Huh? We do too. But you don't want to stick your hand under one of them logs looking for a catfish and a snapping turtle get a hold to it because your whole hand's
like a
coming
nub.
off. Yep. Snapping turtles have the second strongest bite force of any animal in the whole animal kingdom. So you don't want to mess with them. Alligators. If it's 85 or below, she'll have all female alligators. Usually the temperature is about 90, okay? So she has a mixture. But most of your males are still. These alligators can be 3 to 5 feet, okay? Because they keep that temperature in them forms at 75 degrees. They feed these guys all throughout the year, okay? Alligators usually only eat half the year, all right? Now, first thing they have to do in 3 years is return 17% of them alligators back to the wild, the same exact place they took them from, okay? So they bettered our population right there by 16% by every alligator that they get, okay?
So do alligators attack many people here?
No,
Not many at all.
because how many houses you seen back here?
Not many.
Not one, huh? They have their own habitat. They don't need to come messing with us, and we don't have to mess with them. Our last fatal alligator attack here in Louisiana was in 1952. Now you ask somebody from Florida that, they'll probably say yesterday.
Yeah.
That's because they're building their house on top of the Everglades where these animals live. So they're waking up with them in their garage, in their swimming pools, in their house. It's eating their cats and dogs and chasing their kids. You're taking over their land. These animals been here for 300 million years. Relatively unchanged except for the size. And the reason alligators and crocodiles don't get 50 and 60 feet anymore is because they're not eating baby dinosaurs anymore. That's the only reason. You see your crocodiles on TV, okay? The Nile crocs and them saltwater crocs, what do they eat? The wildebeest and the zebras and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Them animals still get about 30 feet long, okay? Your alligators get about 20 feet, okay? And alligators eat half the time. Oh, yeah.
That was really good.
Now, if you want to get alligator and everybody say it tastes like chicken if you get it fried, that's because most of the part of the alligator that you're eating is the tail. Solid muscle, okay? So they have to cook it pretty long and it gets pretty tough. It tastes like chicken. I would say get it blackened or seared, or a spicy red sauce called sauce piquante. That's my favorite. You get it over a bed of rice with some okra and some vegetables in it. Pretty good.
What restaurant would you recommend on that?
Huck Finn's.
Is that near here?
It's closer to in New Orleans. You drove here though?
Yeah.
Vera's have alligator every now and then. Not too many people cook it locally, but you can go to some of our seafood shops and pick it up yourself. Not too many cook it that much in our city.
Hump fins?
Yeah.
Okay.
The leaves you usually get from the grocery store, that's a French bay. All right, them leaves are about an inch long or so. Okay, they keep them little trees about 5 or 6 feet. They farm raise them. Oh, you want a picture of that? Hold on, let me back up for you. Now, if they cook lobster the way they cook crawfish, lobster would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
They always steam lobsters. Oh, you're trying to get a picture?